apologize for my surprise. It's just not a lot of people come around this area, so I wasn't exactly expecting to find someone here, let alone someone who doesn't seem to be affected too bad by the tragedy. Well, I guess you could just call me servant. That's what everyone else calls me anyway. My real name isn't that relevant. I promise it's not that interesting. Just like the rest of me. I'm sure anything you could say would be 10 times more interesting than the ramblings of nobody. That's alright. There's no need for pleasantries like that. I know I'm nothing in this world. In fact, I'm so much of nothing that even before this mess was created, I was still nothing. I've never experienced what it was like to be somebody. Surely someone like you can't relate to that. Oh, sorry if I offended you. I didn't mean anything by that. It was just, as I said, ramblings of nobody. Well, I mean, if you're really that interested, I guess I could indulge you in a couple of my thoughts, but I promise it's not that interesting. Well, I mean, I guess if you insist. Thank you, by the way. No one's ever asked to hear what I think. Well... I don't know where to start. Other than servant, I guess my other title would be Ultimate Despair. Although, I never used to be like this, of course. None of us remnants were. It was caused by someone else. Someone who is, no longer with us. Who am I kidding? Surely you've heard of Junko Enoshima. You live in this world after all. It would just be silly to pretend you don't know who she is. Oh, my glove. I'm not gonna take it off to spare you, but let's just say I kept a souvenir from her time alive. Sorry if I'm weirding you out. It's just I haven't talked to anyone new in a very long time. Anyway, what do you think about hope? I know it might be a little scary for a remnant of despair to ask you such a question, but I'm genuinely curious, and I have my own opinions too, of course. That's actually quite refreshing to hear. I mean, living in a world full of despair such as this one, not many people have the guts to think of hope the way you do. I'm gonna tell you a secret about myself, since you seem trustworthy enough, and I mean, it's not like you were gonna tell anyone, right? Before this all happened, I dedicated my entire life to hope. Sounds strange, right? Coming from someone like me. Someone who's only ever caused pain and suffering in this world. But it's true. I used to love hope more than anything in this world. And now, I don't know what to think about it. I mean, on one hand, it's amazing, objectively good in every way. But on the other hand, it opposes everything I've come to know. You can imagine that my feelings are quite complicated, with the ultimate despair in my heart. But one day, I would like to return to that sentiment, if possible. I know it sounds crazy that After causing so much pain to this world, I still believe in it. But I can't help it. Hope is all I used to know. And now it's like hope and despair are in my mind, battling for dominance. And sometimes I get that glimmer that hope is still available as an option, even though I've come so far down the pits of despair. Do you think even the worst person can come back from this? Can come back from despair? I'm glad you think that. If a stranger can say such a thing about me, maybe it could be true. I know better than to hope for the best, but I can imagine it at least. How nice it would be to finally feel hope again. I need it more than anything. Well, sorry to cut our conversation so short, but I was on my way somewhere, so I probably should get going now, but it was really nice to talk to someone new, and I'm glad there's still people like you out there. It gives me this feeling like everything could be alright one day, and I really needed that. So thank you, and goodbye.